Let's look at question 68. Text justification. In that question, you are given two input. One is a string list, string array. Second one is maxim wise. So in that question, you need to put those input string array into each line. So the output is each line. Every line, the max line is max wise. So when you fit in this one, you can try to fit this one as much as possible. However, if you put some word in this line, you need to find the almost the same space between the word. For example, in this one, I think this maybe is a 4 blank. This is a 4 blank, right? If this is a 3, if this one blank size is not can give the average for each blank between the word, give the left one more. So for example, if you have 4 blank between the 5 word, but totally the blank you have to give is 19. So you cannot give each one 5 blank, right? So you have to give the first 3 is 5 space and the last one is 4 space. So this is required. If this is the last line, so you do not need to follow the rule. If it is a last line, let us see what is the right. It should be the left justify and no actual space. So if you have 2 words in the last line, so just normal give the 1 space and leave all the empty here. Okay, let us to simplify this one. So for that one, I think the key point is to figure out in each line how many words, and then we write some help function to assign enough space to follow the rule. Okay, so in that one, we will use the while loop. So before the while loop, we have I1 is the index. So here is guarantee something. So they must have the input words. This is a string array. They must have at least 1 element. And they only have English letter, no space in each word. And every word length will less than the maximum, less than equal to the maximum wise. So the guarantee is no problem. If there's no word is the 1 word length is more than maximum. Okay, so now we have some line size. So if we have some word, we can calculate it right now what is the line size. And then we have a return value. Then we have line, one line. Okay, let's us to start to do it. So first we get the word. Okay. So because they guarantee that this one is not empty, so we can directly use it. If we get the word, so first thing we need to check is this word can fit in the current line. So if s plus, okay, first we check is s is equal to 0. If s equal to 0, it means we can directly fit it, right? So s will become the word lines, and we put word into this line. Okay, else if s is not, it means we already have word inside, right? So if s plus 1 plus word lines is less equal to max wise. So in that case, it means we can put this one into the line. So s will plus to 1 plus, actually 1 plus word line, because at least each word, between each word we have one space, right? So this is the new I size. Oh, sorry about. So this will be the s. It's more easy to write. And then the line add word. So we can put it inside this one, right? Okay, else. For this one, we also need to do some thing, right? But hold on, let us to implement this one. So actually here, I1 will plus plus. This one will I1 will plus plus. Okay. Now, if we cannot add this word into the line, this means we reached the maximum. So we should to build the so we have some function build line. At least we have this list line, right? We add build line and we give the line. Okay. If we add it, we do not need to do this I++ because we need to give the chance, that is go to the next one, right? However, one thing we need to figure out, if this one I1++ after they done, if I1 is equal to the words dot line, So this is a final line, right? So we should do the build final line. Okay. So we have other function. It's called build final line. So they have different process. And then return. We are done. And also, in that case, one line case, we will do the same thing. Because this one last word is fit in the whole line. Okay. So we handle all those things in this logical. Now we need to implement how to build this one, right? So one question is we need to build the blank. So in that one, I think for easy way to is we create enough blank. Is next one. So we do not need to create the blank in the runtime. So to improve the performance, so we use arrays dot fill blank. We fill blank. Okay, and now every time we can bring those things into those help function. Then we can reuse this one in help function. Same thing for the last one. Okay. Now let us write the easy one to build the final. So final one is more easy. So we define the string builder. String builder is equal to the string builder. We create a string builder, and then string builder to append use a string join function. We join this line with a space. Okay, so almost done. And then string builder append the blank. Okay, it's new string. New string is use blanks. I remember this one can give the first index and the last index. So last index is this one. So we need to bring this one to here. So is this one minus string builder lines. Okay. So now we get a same line dot to string. Okay, we build the last line. Now let us to build the normal line. For normal line, decide. Okay, they want to build this way. So okay. So in that one we have we can reuse something here. Now, for that one, we want to bring the basical line coming. What is basical? Basical is we already calculated the s here, right? So when s is coming in, so what is s? S is each word plus one space between words. So now we can know what is the total lines for word. Okay, so total word lines will be the basic lines minus line size minus 1. Actually, it's plus 1. So if line size is 1, so the total word is a basic line. If line size, the word in the line is 2, right? We need a minus 1. So we get the total words lines. Okay, then total space will be the max minus this one, right? Okay, one special case we need to handle actually here is if line size equal to 1, right? In that case, we need to return this one. If one word, let us see, is this provided example? One word, okay, one word is this way. Okay, so one word is like the last line. So return the final line. We have the line, and we have the blank. Okay, we forget this one into here. Blank and max wise. Okay, so we already handled the line size is equal to 1. Okay, so total space is this one. And then now we need to calculate 2 space. If so, do this one. So average space will be the total space divide line size minus 1. So this is why we need to handle size equal to 1, because we do not want to divide by 0. So how many space? We have this space, average space. Actually, we can call this one is we can call small average. Small average. Okay. And then we need to know, we want to know if the average gap is total space minus, actually note this one, small space minus line dot size. In that one, we know the how many space, because if you have an extra one, you will put in the left blank, right? So we know the gap. So we know in the left how many one they will give the big one. Okay, now we have two string small space is new string blank 0 and small average. And then string bigger space is a new, this one plus 1. Okay, let us to do the for loop to put those things. So first we still need to create the string builder, and string builder first append the line dot get 0. We already get 1, and for, okay, so 1 I1 less than the line dot size I1 plus plus. Okay, this is one thing, and but we also have the I2 equal to 0 and I2 plus. So if I2 is less than the gap, okay, what we need to do is first we need to append the big space. Else we append the small space. And then append line get I1. So in this way, we build this string and return string build dot to strings. Okay, now we need to modify this build line function. Here will be the line and blanks and s and max twice. And for build the final line, we need a line, and let us to say it's a blank and a max. Okay, so blank twice. No s. Okay, this one do this. Okay, let us use example 1 to verify the function. So in the beginning, we will come here. So the word, first we get the word 1, this is 4, okay? And then s is 0, so s is 4, we added this, and I1 plus plus. If I1 is not equal, then it's not the last line. So we continue the second. Okay, in the second, max is the 16, right? So the second, we add this. This is is 1. Okay, we add this 1, so s right now is 7. And we put this is, and go to the third 2. Index will become the 2. Okay, when the index come 2, they continue going to here. So now s is 10. Okay, and then when 10 coming example, this is 7. So 10 plus 7 is bigger than the 16, so they come to here to build this one. So now in here is this is a blank s. S right now is 10. Okay, when you come to here, the next y is come to here. Line size is not equal to 1, so they go into the totally word will be the basic line. Right now is 10 minus 3 plus 1. So 10 minus 3 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So this is n is 8 element. So 8 total space max y minus 8 is 8. So total space is 8. Total space is 8. We divide by 3. 8 divided by 3 is 2. Small average is 2. Then 2 minus 3 is 6. So the gap is 2. So this means the first 2 space will have more blank. Okay, so this is small space will be the 2, and the big space it will be the 3. Gap is 2. So we build this one. So we put the first string in the string buffer, and then put the gap. If this is small the gap, so we put the 3 space, and then we put the second word is, and then we come in again. Okay, this is the now is 1. We put the 3. Still is put the. Hold on, here is something wrong. Hold on, here is something wrong. The total space will be the 8, right? The minus is 8 divided by is 2. It's divided by 2 is 4. 4 times okay. Here is something wrong. Here will be the calculate 2 times 4 times 2 is 4, so the gap is 0. So we only add the small one. So we added the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we add 4, 4, 4. Okay, then we build this 4 space is 4 space n. We first line, then we build the second line. The second line here is 2. This is 2, 1. Okay, the reason is this is a 7, 9. This is 4, totally 13. So 16 minus 16 minus 13 is 3. 3 divided by 2 is 1. So 1 minus 2 is 2, total space, so gap is 1. So first, the small space is 1 and the big space is 2. So the first one, okay, let us run the code. So which line? The problem, okay. Okay, this is the function. And run again. Append, join. No. Okay, let me see what is join function definition. Join function. Okay, so I know join function should put the first one and then put this one. If this happen, we check the logical is here. They go to they get some dead loop. The dead loop is happen is they go to this one. Okay, I know that after we add this one, we should reset the S to 0 and set the line to the empty. So this one. Okay, try one more time and submit it. Yeah, we are done. So in that one, for the time complexity, we go into each word. There's no other loop, so it's big O of n. N is this input word size. The space, we do not use too much space. I think this is maybe the only one, and we have some string buffer for the return. So that is the total space is depend on how big the word. So it still is the big O of n. N is this string size. Thank you for watching the video.